We are at the Greater New York Dental Show with Matt, District Sales Manager of Planmeca. So Matt, the November cover story of Dental Products report asks whether or not digital impressions are ready for their close-up. Now, there's been a lot of innovation in the last 5 years, so how do you evaluate the current temperature in the industry in terms of CAD/CAM?
CAD/CAM is growing like crazy right now. It starts with digital impressioning. Most doctors are leaning towards buying a scanner and sending it to the lab with plans of integrating a mill down the road so they can do same-day dentistry.
Are manufacturers in a different place than dental professionals?
I would say 100% right now. If you walk around the show, you'll see that a lot of manufacturers are getting into the digital impressioning and CAD/CAM market, where right now dentists is about 25% of the market has CAD/CAM or digital impression.
Great, so they're catching up slowly, but they're getting there. How has Planmeca sought to address the clinical needs of dentists through its own CAD/CAM portfolio?
Planmeca is always advancing. We are software driven. It's all, Romexis is our software, it's the backbone of our product, and we do a lot of software updates to improve the capabilities of the doctor. So no matter what generation of equipment they have, we have the ability to upgrade their equipment to make it perform better within the office.
I love that, updates constantly, so you're always getting the best.
Yep. Never becomes obsolete.
You described the 30S as an entry-level unit. So what are the characteristics of a practice where the 30S would be a good choice?
So we're seeing it more with newer practices that are just getting started, that are looking for a more economical solution. The 30S allows you to get into same-day dentistry at a better price point, so it's easier for a doctor to swallow the investment.
Your new software update to PlanCAD, what is the feedback on these new features?
That's just an example of our platform and our software updates and Romexis, that we had the ability to upgrade the software at no cost to the doctor. And with this upgrade, it sped up the scanners of older generation scanners. It helped made the design process easier, marking margins easier. And like I said, this was done at no cost to the doctor. It was a simple software update. They didn't have to reinvest in new equipment or anything.
The Emerald Slimline tip is 27% smaller than other competitors. So how does its size compare to others?
So it's probably the smallest autoclavable tip on the market. That's important, one, for hygiene control. Two, there's a lot of patients with tori or that have a smaller mouth and can't open their mouth large enough to fit a bigger size tip, so this slimline tip allows us to handle all patients.
So anyone familiar with technology in the dental world knows you need more than just equipment and software, you need support and training. So how does Planmeca plan to be a long-term partner for dentists in that way?
So we make a huge investment in training. Obviously the doctor's making an investment in the equipment, so we invest in training. It all starts with the implementation of the product. So we do with CAD/CAM or digital impressioning some in-office training, or we have our training facility in Dallas, Texas that they can fly to and get trained. We do integration days where we bring live patients in, and then we have a trainer there to help them integrate the equipment into the practice. We also give them a coach, so whether if it's scan only, they have a coach for 30 days. If they're implementing milling, they have a coach for 100 days, where we really hold their hand while they're going through the learning curve and implementing the technology. We also have support on site, which is our support in Dallas, Texas. It's phone support. They can call a number within a minute. We're in their computer helping them, whether it's a design, with scanning. So we really put an emphasis on support because we know they're making an investment with us, so it's only fair that we make an investment in training and integration.
Yeah, that sounds like an incredible partnership.
Yep.
So before we wrap up, I'd like to hear 3 things dentists should consider when incorporating CAD/CAM into their practices.
So the first is open architecture. There's a lot of new technology coming to the market now and into the future, so you always got to think in the future. And what open architecture means is we play nice with other companies. So obviously we would love for you to stay in the Planmeca brand. We have the whole digital workflow, but if you do want to buy another company's product, we will work with them. The second thing is ease of use and accuracy. You want a scanner that's fast, easy to use, but at the same time is accurate. And the third thing is support, training, and integration. They're making a huge investment with this product. You got to make sure that it's integrated properly and at the same time it's well supported after the sale.
Thanks, Matt. Do you have anything to add?
Thanks, Alyssa. Yes, for more information, go to planmecausa.com.
Thanks for joining Planmeca CAD/CAM Solutions. Hey everyone, I'm Alyssa Salvatore and I'm at the Planmeca booth with Brent and Kyle to discuss the new product, the Planmeca V.
Yeah, we're really excited here at Planmeca to introduce the new V. It offers the largest range of field of views in our industry, from a single tooth 3 by 3 centimeter image all the way up to a 30 by 30 full skull image, and unlimited image sizes in between, because it's the first machine to have a customizable volume size. So when we go to this new level of imaging with customized image sizes, we can now move to video patient positioning. So now the operator will see the patient on their touchscreen and they can move the image wherever they want and adjust the size to the precise region of interest for that particular patient. There are no restrictions with the VSO. So we're really excited about that technology. We're also excited that we have for the first time the ability to support the patient from the back of the head, because now we can eliminate chin support systems for images like orthodontics, where we don't want a chin cup in there that affects the soft tissue profile. So if we want to take an image for ortho, it's fantastic. If we want to take an image for TMJ, the patient can be open and close, and there are no restrictions. So the VSO offers the highest resolution in the industry at a 0.075 voxel size, and it also offers Planmeca's ultra-low dose imaging protocol, where we've now driven down radiation levels to be less than an intraoral digital sensor. So it's really exciting stuff. And then the last thing I would say is when the patient moves during a scan, it's not a problem. We have the first patient motion detection and correction software available on the market. So if the patient does move, we figure that out and we automatically correct the image.
Sounds like it saves everybody a lot of time.
Yeah, absolutely.
That sounds incredible. So who is the ultimate customer for the VSO?
Well, we created the VSO to handle all specialty markets like orthodontics, oral surgery. We think it's a good fit for institutions in school settings, but we also think it's a great fit for general practitioners that offer a wide range of services in their practice, such as orthodontics or TMJ or TMD. So speaking of TMD, we have the first 4D jaw motion technology available on the VSO. So if a doctor wants to review or analyze TMJ, the patient can open and close, and without radiation, the 3D image will actually move on the screen. So now the doctor can track the condyles, leaving the fossa, and analyze for TMJ. It's a fascinating technology.
Amazing. So you mentioned ultra-low dose. What makes Planmeca's ultra-low dose different?
Well, it seems like the industry for the past few years has talked about low dose over and over and over. And I think dentists need to be informed of what that means. So when a manufacturer lowers the dose to the patient, that's the easy thing to do. Maintaining image quality is the hard part, and that's what Planmeca does so well. So when a scan is taken, it travels around the patient's head, and when we want to do low dose, the manufacturer spins around the patient's head faster. They're called quick scans, and they take about 2 or 4 seconds to scan around the patient. They take about 400 frames during a 3D scan, but when they travel that fast, they can only take about half of those frames. Planmeca is different with Planmeca Ultra Low Dose because we don't sacrifice the amount of frames we take. So the studies have proven that low dose protocols by other manufacturers have a significant loss in image quality, and they're really not diagnostic and really used in practice. With Planmeca's ultra low dose, we have the ability to successfully reduce the radiation by 80%, and it's been clinically proven that we've achieved that without a loss of image quality. So it's a huge breakthrough, and it can really change how doctors use the machines.
So now that we know that you can achieve excellent image quality and low dose with Planmeca's 3D imaging, how do you think this affects clinicians' protocols when it comes to imaging?
Well, I think this has a huge impact on how they take their images, because today most look at 3D as a tool for a specific procedure. So they want it to place implants. They want it because they're going to do endo. Well, there's so much more to 3D because now we've successfully lowered the radiation levels to be less than a digital intraoral sensor. So now doctors can take them from the start and change how they diagnose from the start. So it's really, really great for the clinicians as well as for the patient because it's less dose. So today a patient comes into an office and they have pain or they have symptoms. Doctors are instructed to take a 2D intraoral digital sensor image. Study after study, research after research has proven that they're not very effective. In fact, they're probably about 25% accuracy for a periapical lesion. So now that we've lowered the dose to the patient that's less than intraoral, we suggest why not just take a 3D image from the start. We can improve patient care, we can increase our diagnostic capability, and we can positively affect treatment outcome. So it's a win-win for everyone, and we can do it all with lower dose. And I think we can change the gold standard from intraoral to 3D only with Planmeca.
Thank you so much, Brent.
Yes. So if you want to learn more about Planmeca, you can visit our website at planmecausa.com or contact your local Planmeca representative. Thank you.
We are wrapping up at the Planmeca booth with Regional Manager Erin Holbrook. Now, Erin, this is a very competitive market space, so how does Planmeca differentiate itself from the other competitors in the arena?
That's a great question. So at Planmeca, we're privately owned. family-owned. This allows us the ability to focus on providing new technology to improve patient health care through innovation. We're also being privately owned allows us to invest more dollars into research and development. We develop our own products, but we also develop our own software.
Oh, that's great.
Romexis. Romexis was built as an all-in-one platform that allows you the flexibility, it allows you to add technology as you go and grow. It also is built on an open platform. Being open allows us the ability to provide ultimate workflow efficiencies and integration. From an education standpoint and support standpoint, we pride ourselves in offering unparalleled support and service. From the CAD/CAM to the imaging line, we have a great education program. And then ultimately, any provider who invests with Planmeca, they're able to elevate their expectations on the technology companies that they invest in, but most importantly, they're able to offer better healthcare to their patients.
Thank you so much, Erin. It was
Absolutely.
a pleasure. You can find out more at planmecausa.com.